Prerna here. So today we're talking about having a growth mindset. Do you feel like you're thriving during this pandemic, or do you think you're barely surviving? As I was thinking about this, I was wondering, why is it that some people are doing better than others? And I think the answer lies in having a growth mindset. Do you have a growth mindset or fixed mindset? Meaning, are you looking at everything as a chance to learn and grow, or are you feeling like, I have what I have and it is what it is and I don't have the skill set? So I think there's a secret behind it, in case you're wondering. So there's four qualities that make us either have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Do you want to know what those are? So the four qualities that I think show up in our character that either help us to thrive in challenging situations or barely survive and get overwhelmed. And those four qualities are, the first one being grit, the capability of showing up with courage and having strength of character. And the other one is perseverance. When things get really hard, do you stick with it? Do you give up easily? Do you find new creative ways to keep pushing forward? The other one is tenacity, the quality of having determination, that no matter what, I'm going to see this through. Just absolutely determined that I'm going to see results and I'm going to find other ways to get there. And the last one is resilience, the quality to bounce back, the quality to overcome challenges. And how come some of these qualities are showing up in people and some not? The secret lies in early childhood. Yeah. Just like many other things, the 90% of the brain that's getting wired is laying the foundation for these qualities to show up in our character. So if we want to have adults who will have these qualities, who can bounce back, stay determined, power through, we have to lay the seeds in early childhood. And there's several things that you can do when they're little. So some of the very obvious ones is having a chance to do puzzles. The more puzzles that children do, the more chance they have to stick with it, figure it out, and see it through. Especially as they get older, increasing the number of puzzle pieces is a great idea. The other one that I think is very good is having nuts and bolts. So having different sizes of screws and bolts, and having them figure it out which one belongs in which one. So having a little bowl with lots of nuts and bolts, and they figure out which one it goes to. But more than that, it's role modeling from adults. It's using language like, don't give up, you haven't mastered it yet, you haven't learned it yet, keep trying, giving up is not an option. And you have to show up in your examples as you role model the way you live and the way you respond, to teach them that it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to not have all the answers, it's okay to have to reset, it's okay to have to start again. And as young as toddlers, when they're learning to put their clothes on and put their shoes on, self-help skills are showing up. Keep encouraging them. Don't give up, you have to figure it out. Oh, it's backwards, oh, let's keep trying. And as they get older, they're into elementary schools, the homework is getting harder or the math problems are getting harder. You have to keep encouraging them to, giving up is not an option. We got to figure it out. We got to power through. We got to stick with it. So using the right vocabulary from a very young age, having role models is awesome. That the children see adults in their life that, oh, they didn't give up. They're figuring this out. Maybe I need to figure this out, and maybe it's okay to not be perfect. Yeah. Imagine that. It's okay to not be perfect, but it's not okay to not try. So if you're giving up without trying something and your excuse is, oh, I don't think I can do it, I better just ask someone else to help me, that's not okay. You got to give it your best shot. You got to try. So giving up is not an option. Making a mistake is okay. Trying is okay. And the other thing is the children's books, right? You know that I love children's books. This one is an awesome one. The thing that Lou could not do. This is a great one where giving up is not an option. She couldn't climb a tree and she kept going and she kept trying. The other one that I love is called this one, What Do You Do With a Problem? This has many different series. What do you do with a chance? What do you do with a problem? These are great books to introduce concepts of grit, tenacity, perseverance, and resilience. I have a really long list of books. If you're very interested in this topic and you'd like your children to have a growth mindset from an early age, email me from the website below and I will get them to you. All the best. You can do this. Stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.